members that made them all obscenely rich.
10-1, and they're obscene.
And give it to some obscenely rich few people.
He didn't do it.
He wrote obscene words on the wall.
Obscenities? No, never.
Was that obscene? What is an outrage?
En composole to soking stam to an obscene amount.
Thuggy was an obscenity.
It was obscene.
That's no excuse for obscenity.
To be obscene.
Because the banks are too busy getting paid obscene fees.
Pharmaceutical company controlled by certain party members that made them all obscenely rich. A year later, several extremists had tried.
10-1 from girls. 10-1, and they're obscene. Reva's been trying to answer some of them, but you know how.
Extract money from the middle class and give it to some obscenely rich few people.
The wall.
Did you do it? He didn't do it.
He wrote obscene words on the wall.
What obscene words?
Have you ever known your daughter to swear? To use obscenities?
No, never.
Interesting.
You know, you ruined my chance of romance.
Was that obscene? What is an outrage?
It's a disgrace. Okay, this beautiful girl walked right away.
She would appear on the screen. Bill began composely to soking stam to an obscene amount. And I knew from this very moment this boy was
dead for nearly a century.
Yes, of course. Thuggy was an obscenity that worshipped Kali with human sacrifices.
crazy. This is obscene.
It was obscene. In the normal world. I mean, who the fuck?
You can't! The fucking keyhole's jammed!
That's no excuse for obscenity. Maybe I can form.
It didn't have to be obscene. I was prepared.
No one is paying attention because the banks are too busy getting paid obscene fees to sell these bonds.
But wait, you are the bank.
Used for paintings, many having an obscene nature. The heads of...
Excuse me?
It's obscene. All the violence, all the lunacy. Shootings even at airports now.
Guest.
Guest, hell, I'm a lawyer in a courtroom.
Then behave like a lawyer. Stop using this courtroom as a platform for your obscene ideas, trying to dirty the minds of our young people here. You are...
Passion has to be dangerous. Some thought it obscene and unsuitable for the young.
What?
What's the big fucking deal, bitch? Yeah.
Now I want to know where you heard these horrific obscenities, okay?
Nowhere. We heard them from Mr. Garrison a few times before.
11% con, 89% pro. And that 11% of protest in most cases is both obscene and anonymous. But the pro letters are mostly from relatives and...
Actually, I have it memorized, so I don't have a copy of it.
There are reasons that I need a copy. We have to make sure we don't say anything obscene or anything that could cause a problem in the audience or to our...
Just say she was molested? Not physically molested, no. Was obscene language. I don't think so. How do you explain the fact that your wife allowed her...
Her name is Paloma Faith.
What does she do?
The most obscene job in the world.
She's a prostitute.
Worse.
Permitted to spawn in Israel. Abjure this woman and her idolatries. Tear down the obscene abomination she has erected.
I have given her permission to hold a sacred rite of her own religion.
Who was not an attractive girl, and I used to make obscene phone calls to her, collect, and she used to accept the charges all the time.
We knew from the first. We're going to need a few more people helping us out. I'll tell you why. We're going to be spending an obscene amount of money in here. So we're going to need a lot more help sucking up to...
I mean people just like you and me, mostly white, upper middle class, obscenely well-educated, doing really interesting jobs, sitting in really expensive chairs.
Yeah, bullshit about friends. I've been putting cops away for 30 years. My name's an obscenity in every shithouse wall in every precinct in the city.
I've observed that.
Friends.
Well, $500,000 in cash, I might add, for 3 days of interviews is not only illegal, it's obscene.
That's market value. The guy's never talked.
Boy, he did what the man told him to do. Filthy, obscene things. The man told him. Things. He was well...
Anything. You pick a subject.
Is this an
an obscene phone call.
It's when he discovers the contents of the briefcase. In the obscene and outrageous way he takes and strokes the bundles of money without us knowing what
But why? Why would God choose an obscene child to be his instrument? It was not to be believed.
This people were performing so well that performance in the theater was sort of superfluous and in a way obscene.
This kind of a joke is tasteless enough from you two, but from an academy man, it is obscene. You shore sailors ought to do a little tour of sea-doo.
Some of these ups and downs, His Majesty's obscenities, His blasphemy.
Night, igniting spasms of pain, while visions and voices obscene and monstrous haunt me.
They call themselves men, they're sheep in a herd. I think the real obscenity comes from raising our youth to believe that sex is bad and ugly.
Both comply with the current Interpol trade standards and practices.
We both know that is an obscene, bureaucratic loophole that's going to be closed any goddamn day.
But it's not.